Maylin, are you still at your friend's house? Yeah, come home before it gets dark. You have to do your homework today. But I don't have school tomorrow. Can I do it tomorrow? We have planned tomorrow. We are going to Grandma's place. All right, I forgot. I talked about this in the morning. You're so forgetful. Why are we going to Grandma's tomorrow? It's Thanksgiving. It's the day we all gather around. Aunts, uncles, cousins. Do we eat dinner together? Yes, we will. I think everyone's bringing some food. We had dinners with Grandma the other day, didn't we? We had pizza party. You didn't come that time. I was working that day. I'm sorry I couldn't eat together. You know what? You don't show up often when we go see Grandma. Is that so? When we are all eating something nice together, you're not here, right? Or maybe you eat something else. Really? Is that your imagination? To be honest, I don't really want to go to Grandma's house. Why not? You get to see your cousins. You always seem to be having fun. Because Grandma's house is weird. Weird? Strange things happen. Your stuff disappears a lot. And yours gets broken. Your bags, earrings, well, sometimes. That's absolutely weird. I wonder if there's a thief. Maybe there's a ghost. Oh no! A ghost? Why a ghost? I think there's a naughty ghost there. Why would it be naughty? And only to you, Mommy. Maybe that ghost doesn't like me. Why not? Why will it hate Mommy? What did you do to it? I wonder why. Maybe it doesn't like the fact Mommy is at home with it. Can't you be friends with the ghost? So I can't play tricks on you anymore. I like to be friends with the ghost too, but I think he's completely shut me out. I hope someday we can be friends. Do ghosts really exist? I don't know. But even if they really exist, I'm sure they won't do anything to you. So don't worry. Josie, I made some food as you told me. Stuffing, mashed potatoes, roasted turkey, and pumpkin pie. Thanks. You can bring them and leave. You don't have to stay with us. I'll tell everyone you have a stomachache and you want to rest at home. But you're all having a dinner together, right? I'm the only one not attending. That's right. You don't have to come. I'd like to come too. I couldn't join you the other time. You know I'm inviting everyone to my house, right? I don't want you to be there. I'll stay quiet, so please. That's not how it works. It's strange that you don't talk when everyone else chit-chats. Can't you imagine it? Anyway, you don't have to come. Your presence will spoil the fun. Okay, you're a scumbag wife, and you keep showing up at family gatherings. You're not invited. Go home. I can't be the only one not to attend a family gathering. I'm your oldest son's wife. Besides, it will look stranger to my daughter. As long as my son and granddaughter come, that's enough to me. I'm so glad Maylin resembles my son. If she had looked like you, she'd have grown up to be a very ugly girl. Please take good care of Maylin. I beg you. Of course. I'd like you to disappear as soon as possible. You should leave my son. I didn't even allow you to get married with my son in the first place. I'm not leaving. You stubborn bitch. I've been telling you all the time that I don't need you. I have no reason to leave my husband. I'm not leaving him. There's a reason. You are a pain in the ass. You are bugging me, and I wish you'd get the hell out of my life. I heard about you. You've been criticized by the relatives, and you're in shock and shutting yourself in. You're so sensitive, aren't you? Josie, why did you lie like that? That's so terrible. What lies did I tell them? You're the one who's shutting yourself in. Because everyone you say is a lie. Excuse me, what did I do? You told them that I pushed you downstairs, didn't you? That made all the relatives furious. You rolled downstairs by yourself. No, I was pushed by you. I saw it with my own eyes. Don't lie to me. You even fake to cry in front of everyone. What do you mean my wife has always bullied me? What have I done to you? There's no proof that you didn't do it. Just because you don't like me. You don't have to go this far. What? Are you saying I fell down the stairs on purpose? How can that happen? I broke my leg and had to go to the hospital to have surgery. But I really didn't do anything. And yet, everyone believes you. My husband is caught in a dilemma. Please tell everyone the truth now. Why would I? This could be a chance to get rid of you. This is a false accusation. Can't you prove it's a fake? You can't, can you? It's true that I was by your side when you were hurt, right? Then there's no one else who could have done it but you. But I didn't touch your body, not even a finger. I never intentionally hurt anyone. You've inflicted serious injuries on people, and you can lie. Do you think you can get away with it? I'm not lying! I'm sure my son will believe me eventually. I don't need a wife who inflicts serious injury on her mother-in-law. That's what everyone says as well. It's only a matter of time before they kick you out. You did all this just to get rid of me. I told you 1,000 times. I want you to leave as soon as possible. Are you still stuck in the house? Why don't you just admit that you broke my leg? I'll forgive you if you get down on your knees in front of the relatives. You liar! Grandma, I know the truth. Mommy didn't do anything. What? Are you Madeline? That's right. Oh, where's Mommy? Why are you texting me back? I was taking a nap with Mommy, and there were text messages from you. Grandma wants to have a grown-up talk with Mommy. Let me talk to Mommy. But first, I need to talk to you too. I know you're lying to me. Lying about what? What are you talking about? Mommy didn't do anything to you. You fell down the stairs on your own, and you're blaming her for it. No, she pushed me down the stairs. She was mean to me. She wouldn't do that. I know you want to believe her, but she's actually a very bad person. She just hid it in front of you, Madeline. You are the one who's very bad. I have proof that Mommy didn't do it. Proof? I hid a camera at your house. It's not a camera, it's actually your phone. I recorded like a security camera, and then it caught you falling down the stairs. What? Why did you put a camera there? I wanted to see if there really was a ghost. A ghost? Whenever I come to your house, weird things happen. Mommy's stuff disappeared or it gets broken. I thought it was a ghost playing tricks on her, so I thought I'd film it. There's no such things as ghosts. Yeah, I know. I see now. The ghost was actually you, Grandma. It was you doing all those stuff, wasn't it? Don't be silly. You want to make Grandma look like a bad person. This isn't the first time I've recorded. I've seen you when you're mean to Mommy. Several times on the camera. Several times? You were secretly being mean to Mommy when everyone was looking at you. You filmed us every time you came to my house. Since when? About 6 months ago. That long. I went to your house every month or two. So I think I filmed maybe 5 times. Also every time you were being mean to Mommy. No, not like that. I was giving a lecture because she wasn't considerate. There's a difference between being mean and giving lectures. So words like scumbag wife and go fuck yourself are a part of the lecture. You also recorded what I've said? It's not a lecture if you say bad words. Grandma was mean to her because you don't like her. This lie is too much. The truth is you are trying to push her down the stairs. You just fell down by mistake. I didn't do that. Yes, you did. I have you on camera. I'm gonna show this to all relatives. I'm going to show it to everyone who believes that mom is wrong. Wait a minute. Give me that phone. No! I have to prove that she's innocent. You need to be scolded by everyone. Wait, Madeline. Give me the video. Don't ever show it to anyone. Josie, now it's me, Vit. I can send you the video. But we don't delete this data. It's the evidence that proves my false accusation. You. What the hell are you doing? I didn't know either. I didn't know she was filming us. It's not something I can praise her, but it's very useful. You son of a bitch! Delete the video! I don't want to. This is my chance to get back at you. I have decided that I won't put up with it anymore. Putting up? If I resist you, you might hate Madeline too and discriminate her. So I put up with it no matter what you did to me. But my daughter stood up to you. If I didn't fight against you at this point, I would feel sorry for her. How can you say that? You're a weak, chicken-hearted wife. I'm going to go around to the relatives' house now. And I'll show them this video. I'm going to show you how I've been treated up until now. I'll tell them everything. Wait a minute! I'm sure they will be surprised. You tried to throw me down the stairs, but you ended up falling by yourself and tried to blame me for your injury. Everyone will be shocked or look down on you. What do you want? Excuse me. I'll give you what you want. So don't show that video to anyone. I won't be mean to you anymore. I'll treat you just like the rest of the relatives, okay? You will treat me differently than before. So what? It's just weird for you to start being nice to me at this point. All I want is for everyone to know my innocence in this matter. Are you trying to frame me? You're the one who framed me. I'm just trying to prove the truth. Let them criticize you and you should know how much I've suffered. And we, as a family, will be separated from you from now on. We will never visit you again. You're not coming for Thanksgiving from now on? We won't visit you anymore. We will only visit relatives' place. I don't want to see your face anymore. I doubt my son will agree to that. How can he break out the relationship with me? If he doesn't understand, I'll divorce him. I've already sent the video to him, and he's apologizing. He said he'd never go back to your house if that's what I want. What? My son says so? What do you mean he won't come to my house? That's what I mean. My husband have chosen me. No one will take your side. Why don't you get ready to get down on your knees? After that, my husband came back home and apologized to me again and again. The other day, I asked my husband to accompany me as I went around to the relatives' houses. When I showed them the video, they turned pale and apologized seriously. The angry relatives rushed to my mother-in-law's house and criticized her. As a result, it was my mother-in-law who had to get down on her knees in front of the relatives. After that, I'm having a good relationship with my relatives. My mother-in-law no longer attends any of the relatives' gatherings. I guess she can talk to everyone as she used to. We, as a family, have very little contact with her. I am grateful to my daughter. I am trying to be a strong mother so that this will never happen again.
Hi, Serena. It's been a while. I was really surprised
I never thought that your brother was my boyfriend. I know. I'm surprised too. I heard he has a beautiful and smart sister, so I was expecting a lot. But I never thought it would be a nerd like you. I doubt my boyfriend's eyes a little. Andrew says something like that. Yes, that's why I wanted to tell him that you're my coworker who's the goofer at work. I didn't say it because we went to see your parents for our wedding announcement though. I'm just doing my job properly. That's why people don't like you. You look gloomy. And boss likes you even though you don't have a good face. Oh, are you having an affair with him? Don't speak like that. It's just a joke. Don't take it seriously. And don't get cocky just because I'm going to be your sister-in-law, okay? I'm already disappointed because you're going to become my family. What am I supposed to say to my coworkers? I don't think you have to tell them. They'll find out at the wedding. We're planning to have a big wedding, so we're going to invite a lot of people from the company. Oh, that's right! Why don't you come as a co-worker instead of a family member? Nobody will notice, right? I don't think my brother and parents would accept that. That's the thing. I can handle it if it's only you. Oh, please tell your family that you and I are good friends at work, okay? I act like that too, just in case. I know. My brother cares about you, and he even decided to marry you. I'm not going to ruin it, so. I'm glad to hear that. I won't tell how you're treated at the company. You don't want your family to find it out, do you? A person that you respect a lot doesn't have human rights at the company. I never thought I had no human rights. Oh no, please, don't pretend to be you're fine. You're always being made to work overtime from younger co-workers. Everyone treating you like a fool. You're the only one who's treating me like that. That's not true. At least in my group, you're in charge of working overtime. Casey, I've told you many times. I think you should at least do your assigned work properly. You're getting paid, and besides, you won't earn any skills, will you? Huh? Stop preaching me. We're not at work. Besides, I'm better at talking to people than doing paperwork. I'll move department to a sales job or planning position, so don't worry. Fine. Are you trying to say that a general affairs job don't fit you? That's right. By the way, I don't want you to live with your parents. I hate seeing you every time I go over there. So don't just start living on your own. I lived alone for a while. But my mother got sick last year and had surgery, so I came back. But your mother feels better now. What's the point of you still staying by her side? Well, that's true, but if I live with my parents, I just have to pay the living expenses and don't have to pay for the rest. I'm taking this opportunity to save up some money. That's the reason. Well, I don't think you can get married. Plus, you need money to live on your own, right? But I don't want you to be involved in my life as much as possible. So please get out of your parents' house soon. Serena! Please prepare the documents the chief asked for by the end of the day. Casey, isn't that your job? But Andrew and I are going to look for a new house after work. It seems he suddenly found a good place. So he wants me to take a look at it as soon as possible. You do what your lovely brother's wife asks, won't you? You haven't gotten married yet. We're definitely getting married. I can't help you. I have work to do too. I guess you have to finish them on time. I'm not saying to help me. I'm telling you to do everything. What are you talking about? If that's the case, I can't take the job. Don't you understand your position yet? I've acted nicely since you're older than me, but I can take a shit like you, quit the company right away. How can you do that? Do you remember a girl named Sandy who was my friend in the sales department? I'm the one who made her quit. What? She's a nerd like you, but she went to the popular department. She quit just because I picked on her a little. She shouldn't have gotten cocky, although she's weak. That's what happened. You don't want to be like that, do you, Serena? Well, then listen to me. I'll use you a lot while we're in the same department. Oh, and you got a wedding invitation from Andrew, right? Yes, I got it from him yesterday. So, I'd like to ask you a favor. The wedding gift should cost $30,000. Huh? $30,000? You can't afford it, right? No way. $30,000 isn't an easy amount to pay. You say you're saving money. A nerd like you with no boyfriend must have saved up quite a bit, right? Besides, your cute little brother is getting married. You can't afford it, my sister-in-law. Let me think. You have no right to think about it. I won't quit my job even if I get married, which means I can do whatever I want to you at work or at home. Plus, your parents love me a lot too. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in the world who's on your side. If you do the right thing, I believe that there will be some people who will support you. The kind of pretentiousness won't work in this society. No matter how much you try to sue me, there are many ways to get away with it. Are you sure to say such things to me? I can show this conversation to my brother, you know? Then I'll cry and tell him that you forced me to do it. Or I can say that you faked this conversation. See, here's so many ways. He'll just trust me more than you. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm glad you understand. A low-key ugly nerd like you is supposed to be used by people like me. I'll email you the documents later. Please make sure to finish it by the end of the day, Casey. Hey, Serena. I haven't received the wedding gift yet. When are you going to give it to me? I'm sorry. You say you want it in cash, right? I don't have time to go to the bank. Why don't you just go during your lunch break? Use your brain. You know it's $30,000. I'm scared to bring that much money to work. I have the wedding ceremony in a few days. I have to get a facial and cosmetic treatments. It's going to cost a lot of money. But it's a wedding gift. Can I just give it to you at the wedding? There's no way my kind Andrew will receive $30,000. So you're trying to keep it a secret from him and keep the money to yourself. I'm inviting a single creepy lady to my wedding. You can afford that in return, right? Just give me $30,000. It's no use for you to have money to yourself. Hey, Casey, you know what? My brother is looking at this conversation too. Huh? He looks really shocked. I mean, of course he will. The one who was supported to be a kind and lovely wife was trying to take money from his sister behind his back. Wait a minute. This is a joke, right? You don't have courage to do so, do you? It's true. Haven't you heard from my brother? I just received it. He wants to reconsider about the marriage. Right. I'm sorry to hear that. Wait! Do something about it, please, Serena! Or else I'll seriously make it impossible for you to stay at work. Fine. Go ahead. Huh? You'll regret what you just said. I want to know what you can do. You're an ugly lady who can't do anything. Anyway, make him change his mind. Otherwise, I'll hunt you down from tomorrow. Okay, fine. I'll look forward to it. Serena, can I have a minute? Yeah, fine. I just finished work. Since you're suddenly told to stay at home, your coworkers look busy. Oh, well, we can always manage without you. I know it must have been hard for the people in your group because they were always slacking off. I'm really sorry about everything. For what? For pushing you to do my work and making your work late and picking on you. I'm fine, that's like my job. I didn't know you're in human resources. Yeah, because I was hiding from the most employees. I heard that some people were harassing certain people and forcing them to quit. And my purpose was to find out who they are. You wouldn't say out loud that you were here to investigate, would you? You intentionally pretended to be a ordinary employee. I wasn't pretending to be such an employee. I was doing what I was supposed to do. It's just that all the girls who quit so far have been quiet. So I was wondering if I might be a target. It's funny how quickly you started making fun of me. I'm sorry, I got too cocky. I really respected you, Serena. I don't need to hear that kind of thing. I know what you really are, and I'm sick of it. The company found out I was picking on you, and Andrew is going to break off our engagement because of my attitude towards you. I'm hitting the rock bottom now. Oh my, that's tough. I feel sorry for you, but it's all your fault, isn't it? Yes, but I'm really sorry for what I did. You're too late. Don't say it's too late. I really tried to change my mind and do my best. You know, Casey, you're not a student anymore. I know. If you really understood, you would understand how childish harassing people is, wouldn't you? I've heard that even part-timers do it. What are you going to do by looking down? You think it's okay for you to do it just because others are doing it too. Exactly what a child thinks. I was just trying to get you in trouble. Sandy moved to the sales department, which I wanted to be in. She didn't care on her outfit before, but she even started wearing makeup. What's wrong with that? People are not allowed to care on their appearance. It's important to care how you look in the sales department. Maybe her coworker pointed out to her. I don't think it's any of your business. We were saying that she became cocky, so you think it's okay to harass people. You really are so childish and arrogant in the way how you think that it's hard to believe both of us are adults. The company pays you to do a job in exchange for a salary. They don't have money to pay employees who skip work and harass others. It was my dream to work for this company. That's why I worked so hard to get into college. I don't want to be fired. Isn't that the same to Sandy, whom you may quit? Just because of your selfishness. She was driven into a corner because of your mood. I wonder how she felt when she quit. I apologize to Sandy. There's no need to. Huh? That's what she said. You talked to her? At first, she didn't want to talk about anything. When I told her you admitted the harassment, she cried and said she didn't really want to quit the company. That's unreasonable, isn't it? She didn't hurt anyone like you did. I'm really sorry. And it wasn't just Sandy who was being hurt. My brother Andrew was also really depressed when he found out the truth. It took him 2 weeks to see that message, since I told him that I don't agree to his marriage. That's why he's been so cold lately. But you didn't have to ruin our marriage. We really loved each other. I wouldn't have disagreed if you had been just an unskilled employee. My brother seemed happy and he trusted you. But I found out the fact you made some people quit their job. Plus, you tried to take $3,000 from me. To be honest, I think it's crazy if I didn't tell him. I'm sorry, Serena. I'm really sorry. Is that so? I think all you did was making excuses. Why would you say that? You don't know how I feel. I think it's your duty to laugh and forgive the mistakes and errors of younger people. This is what happens when you can't just laugh and forgive. Besides, I don't want to understand the feelings of people like you. You skip work and put other people down. I don't even want to think of you as a co-worker. And see? You're opposing me again. I didn't mean to oppose you. It was just an opinion. Besides, Sandy told you that I didn't have to apologize. Casey, People who were hurt will always remember it. Sandy hasn't forgiven you. If you have the energy to argue, please realize on your immaturity and regret how much you hurt others from the bottom of your heart. Now you understand the pain of being driven into a corner, don't you? After that, Casey was fired from the company because she was the one who forced Sandy to quit. This was not only because of the harassment, but also because she was not always diligent. In addition, the employees who were around Casey were transferred to a different department and their salaries were reduced. Plus, her engagement to my brother was called off and their wedding was cancelled. Since she lost her job and fiancé, she was shocked that she collapsed and was sent to the hospital. I heard that she is now back at her parents' house to recuperate, but no one is sympathetic with her. At first, when a co-worker who made fun of me became my brother's fiancé, I felt my brothers didn't have good eyes to judge people. But I couldn't stand up the fact how she made people quit her job and made me pay $30,000. It was really painful when I had to tell my brother the truth. But now he laughs and says that he is glad that I told him about it before she became a family. This must have been a forgettable story in her life, but I am sure that the people who have been hurt in the past felt the same way. I don't know how she will live her life, but I hope she will never make the same mistake again. And then Sandy, who quit the job after being bullied by Casey, had not found a new job yet, so I asked her to come back to the company. Of course, I apologized for not noticing that she was forced to quit, and I also promised to support her and adjust the system to ensure that this case will never happen again. Since the company is a large organization, it is difficult for someone to be aware of everything that happens. There may be only a little bit of what we can do as human resources, but I will do my best to reach out to those who are troubled by the absurdity of the situation. I will continue to take pride in my work and do my best so the diligent and honest people do not lose out.